Hey y'all, so this right here story time is really recent, and I'm gonna tell y'all like, you know, really recent because no, like that junk, bro. Okay, so I get to working at Subway, right? Right, I get to working at Subway. I'm just at Subway. I'm just chilling my business. So first of all, when I initially got there, I could already tell. That they was really low staff. Like people, it was barely people working there. It was probably like 1, 2, 3. It's 3 people that work there, right? As soon as I got there, this boy, he was telling me, he was like, oh my gosh, people I'm going in with this. He was like, people always stop working here like really quickly. I'm just really hoping that you stay around.
That's weird.
Keep in mind, he said people only be working there for like a week and then they be gone, or like a couple of days and they be gone, and they just don't never come back. And he be like, yeah, I don't know why they be doing that, right? So boom, so I get to working there, right? Basically, the most of the time that I spent there was with this white man. He ain't gonna be cool. He ain't gonna be cool. Cause like he was really cool, y'all. Like I fuck with him. He was telling me about, you know, what he used to do when he was back in high school. You know what I'm saying? He was a colored man, right? So it was him. And when I first got there, I was like, okay, tell me about all the workers or whatever. So keep in mind, y'all, this just happened like a couple of days ago. So this ain't no old story. This ain't no story that happened back in 2015. No, this is something that literally just happened last week. So that's why I'm real like, okay. So he wound up telling me about all the workers. So I'm asking him on the first day. I said, okay, so tell me like, what type of workers, you know what I'm saying? What type of workers do y'all got here? Like, what type of environment is this? Cause you know, really, it's a lot of different environments and workspaces and stuff. So I'm just asking the white man. I'm just asking cool kid. I'm like, cool kid, what's his name? Cool kid? No, I said his name was Cool. He not even no kid. He a grown ass man. So I'm a kid though. So I was like, cool. Tell me, you know what I'm saying, what type of place is this? Warn me for anybody that I need to get warned about, right? So he was like, oh, it's pretty much, it's pretty much cool here. It's not a lot of, you know what I'm saying, it's not a lot of drama here. Everybody just be cool and everybody just be kick. Right?
Cap.
So then, boom. Next thing I know, the second day that I worked there, I worked with a black girl named Sade. So Sade, she was real cool. She was just sitting around. She was just on her phone. And the first day that I had worked there with what's his name? The first time that I had worked there with Cool, he was on his phone like the whole entire time. He had them went and got a chair and was like sitting behind the cash register. Like he was just on his phone. So I was like, okay, we could be on our phones. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm liking it. And then he used to tell me, he'd be like, yeah, we don't get no customers, so you can really, you know what I'm saying, just chill. You can go outside if you want to. So then he wound up going outside for like 10-15 minutes. So then when he came back, I went outside for like 10-15 minutes. And I'm like, okay, I'm liking this. You know what I'm saying? I'm really liking this because, you know, they went all up on your meat. You know what I'm saying? They went, and in reality, I like jobs like that. Like, I don't like professional jobs where, you know what I'm saying, they own you 24/7. Because when I used to work at Zaxby's, they was very professional. But, baby, don't be in the bathroom more than 5 minutes because they coming up in there, hey, you still in the restroom? But, no. I like jobs, baby. They don't even care where you at. They chilling. So, I'm liking it. I'm like, okay, they chilling. They cool. All right. Third day, this third girl that work here. Keep it around, only 2 other people work here. The black girl, the white boy. And then the third day, I worked with this other girl. It was a white girl. She had blonde hair. And she was around the same age as the other 2 girls. I mean, not the other 2 girls. The boy and the girl, really all 3 of them, they was around the same age. So it was a white male, it was a black girl, and then it was another girl that had blonde hair. So I'm sitting up here looking for what I'm finna get. And I'm trying to look for my sponge. So soon as she come in, she like, oh hey. I'm like, oh hey girl. This the third person. Keep in mind, after I meet her, I was gonna be to meet everybody, right? So this the third girl. She like, oh hey, my name is. We're gonna call her Karen. We're gonna call her Karen. So, boom. Karen working here. Karen, she introduced herself to me. She like, oh, hey, my name Karen. I'm like, hey. You know what I'm saying? The day was really good. Keep in mind, I worked from like 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock. So, the whole day had really been going good. So, then I wound up telling Karen, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go outside for a little bit. She look at me like, burp. So I'm just like, I ain't saying that. Keep in mind, like, I've been doing that. Like, literally everybody that work there do that. So I'm just like, why she looking at me? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm stupid. So she was like, okay. So then I wind up let's put my headphones in that night. This is that night. So keep in mind, all day it was really good. But I remember when I was making somebody's sandwich, she walked up to me and was like, we cannot be having that. So I'm just like, I was like, okay, that's strike one, because who you talking to? Like, I don't even know this girl. Like, she was just like, we cannot be having that. And then she was talking about how I had wrapped up the Subway, and she was like, this part need to be covered up a little bit more. That's what she was saying. But instead of her saying that, she just said, we can't be having this. Going in with my color correct. So I'm like, okay. We can't be having this. So I'm like, that was strike one, that you was doing too much, because I don't even know you. So then that night, I just wind up asking her. I had my headphones in. I just walked up to her. I had my headphones in. They was through the shirt. So I'm finna show y'all what I was looking like at work. Because she gonna tell me what if they get stuck in somebody's food? What if you get stuck in somebody's food? Like, oh my God, like. Alright, so y'all tell me. This what I had. So I had my headphones. Hold on. I had them inside the shirt. And then one of them I had in the ear. Like this. But this right here. What is this? It's my necklace. So I ain't even have on the necklace. I just had this on. So I'm just up here fixing the food. Boom. She said something. What if it fall on somebody's ear? Okay, this can't reach nobody's ear. Keep in mind, my arms is out, especially when I'm putting stuff in the arm thing, taking it out. Boom. I'm at the cash register, and I'm just cashing it out like, you doing too much. I don't know. Y'all just let me know. But she was like, it's no way that it can fall into nobody's food. Like, it gotta be, bleh. This right here can fall into people's food. So I'm just like, you doing too much. Hold on. Back up. I don't know you. So. So, that was strike one. I just wind up, you know what I'm saying? I just wind up not saying nothing about it, because I'm like, okay. So then she tell me again. Keep in mind, when she told me to take the headphones out, I never listened to her, because I don't even know you. So, she not the manager or nothing. Like, she was just a regular girl. So, she was like, take out the headphones. I literally did not say nothing. Like, I literally didn't even make eye contact. My thing is, if I don't want to hear you, I ain't gonna hear you. Like, I have selective hearing. So, I literally act like I didn't even see her. Like, I act like she was a ghost. I ain't even hum over her. I didn't sing over her. I didn't say nothing at all. I was just like this. Take out the headphones. Like, you would literally think I did not hear. Like, the way that I really, like, reacted to it, you would actually think I did not hear it. The way I just did not hear. So then I wind up asking, I'm like, are you a manager here? Like, I ain't say it like that, but I just said something like, are you a manager? But it was after she had to say it. So it wasn't like right when she said it, she ended up saying it, I ignored her. Then probably like 20, 30 minutes later, I just asked her. I was like, are you a manager here? She was like, I was like, who are you? I was like, what's your name again? She was like, I'm Karen. I was like, are you a manager here? She was like, I'm Karen. So I was like, who are you though? Like, are you a general manager or something? Because keep in mind, this my 3rd day. And I'm like, okay, maybe I haven't met all the people. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should be listening to this girl. I don't even know this girl. So I'm like, who are you again? She's like, I'm Karen. So I'm like, first of all, that literally means nothing to me. I'm the type of person, like, I'm not the one that people be playing with me. Let me tell you. You know, like, when you got a workforce and then the new person at the workforce, everybody be making them do stuff that they really don't even have to do. Yeah, I ain't stupid, baby. I had plenty of jobs and I'm not gonna be that girl. Why all of a sudden, when you hear you telling me, literally, hey, we can't have headphones screaming. So I'm like, okay, if you would have talked to me nice, maybe I would have listened to you. I don't know. But the way that you doing that right there, tell me something. Take them out right now or clock out. That's what she said. Okay. So I ain't saying, so I wind up asking, I'm like, are you a manager or something? She like, no, I'm Karen, and I've told you to take out your headphones. Take out your headphones right now or clock out.
She not talking to me, like.
What y'all think I did? I'm gonna give y'all 3 seconds. I'm gonna give y'all 3 seconds to like really guess what I had did. Like, look at me, the type of person that you think I am. Like, what do you think I would do? This what I did. I didn't do nothing. I just stood there and I continued to do my job. Like, she was like, take out the headphones or clock out. The headphones still there. I'm still no response, because at this point I see what type of person you is, and I see what I see what type of person you is, and I'm like, I'm not even finna get this girl no reaction, because she doing too much. Because if you hollering now, you want me to holler, you know what I'm saying? And then you want to call the police on me. That's what you want to do, but I ain't even gonna let you do that to me. So I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, just minding my business. Then she wind up saying, okay, since you don't want to take out your headphones, how about you close the store by yourself? This woman tells me, since I don't want to take out my headphones, how about I just close down the whole store by myself? So I'm like, okay, lady. What you think I said? Absolutely nothing. You want to be a child, you know what I'm saying? You want to throw your little history fit. I'm like the mama and the kid. You know, like when the kids be throwing that little history fit, and the mama just be like, yeah, that's gonna be me and my child too. Because Jihad, call me when you got some sense. When you didn't
that you could
I can't even talk. When you find your mind, that's when you call me, and that's when you let me know, so we can have a, you know what I'm saying, a genuine conversation. Cause I'm not gonna play with this lady. So I ain't saying that. She was like, okay, how about you close the store by yourself? Keep in mind, y'all, I'm 17. I'm at this job. This girl, she probably like no more than 25. She telling me to close the store by myself. She gets her keys, she gets her phone, she get her stuff, and she walks out the door. So now there's me working at Subway for my 3rd day. This is my 3rd day here. This girl that I just met here. Keep in mind, it's only 3 people that work there. The white man, the white man, Cool. The black girl, Sade. And then this white girl that had the blonde hair. This girl walks out on me and tells me, close the stuff out yourself. Okay, so I just had to tell all y'all that before I tell y'all the rundown. Okay, so I'm working there, you know what I'm saying? It's real cool. It's real cool. After that day, not even after that day. Hold on, I ain't even wind up telling y'all. So she wind up coming back after minutes. After she did all that crying, all that hissy fit stuff, she wind up walking out the store for a little bit and just coming back. So I'm like, she like, okay, the manager's gonna have a conversation with you. The manager's gonna talk to you. The manager's gonna talk to you. So I ain't saying that. So I'm like, okay. So then the next day I go into work again. On the next day, this is probably okay. So today Wednesday. I want to say on Monday. So I walked into work 2 days ago, right? I walked into work. I'm like, I ain't saying nothing. I just walked in. You know what I'm saying? Clocked in. You know what I'm saying? Did my... Okay. So, anyways, like I was saying, this lady, she walked up to me. She was like, hey, can I please have a word with you? And I was like, okay, yes, ma'am. I had already, you know, got with it and set within my mind. I'm kind of like, okay, this is the manager. That's how I knew that was the manager. Like, just the way that she was looking, the way that she was approaching me. I was like, okay, finally, somebody with some common sense is coming up to me. So, the manager... she sit down with me, she have a little talk with me. She basically tells me, she was like, hey, I see we've had problems with you since you've been working. Keep in mind, I've only been working here for 3 days. Who's ever had problems with me? Only the white girl, right? I'm like, okay. I was like, yeah, let me tell you about that. Well, I ain't even say let me tell you about that, but she just wind up, she was like, hey, this is what she said. Before I had even said anything, this is what she was like. Keep in mind, I have never met her. Hey, I've been having problems with you. We have a girl, Sade. Yeah, do you know Sade? Yes. She is really, really bad, and I feel like you and her, y'all have the same characteristics. Keep in mind, both of us is black. That's the only characteristics we got. I don't even know who Sade is. I only worked with Sade 1 day. That was on my second day. That's it. So I'm like, okay, we have the same characteristics. She was like, yes, Sade, she's a very bad worker. She always on her phone 24/7. She do whatever she want to do. And I feel like you trying to take after Sade and you trying to be like Sade. If you follow Sade, Sade will get you messed up. Sade will get you beat up. Keep in mind, y'all, I've been working at Subway for 3 days. I don't even know who Sade is. I only worked with her 1 day. So I know who Sade is, but at the same time, I'm just like, she telling me Sade's past as if in like how Sade been acting for months. Yes, Sade love to stay on her phone. Yes, Sade, she do love to have headphones in. Yes, Sade, you know what I'm saying? You and her, I feel like you trying to act just like her, and I feel like if you go down the same path that she went down, you would get yourself messed up.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So I'm just... I don't even know Sade. They trying to tell me I act just like Sade. Me and Sade is just 2 black girls. Everybody that work there is white. The boys, the boy, he white. The girl, she white. The manager, she white. Me and Sade the only black people that work there. So I'm like, maybe that's the characteristics that they talking about. Y'all, I don't know. Why Karen even asked me, you act just like Sade. You and her must be cousins. The fact that y'all obsessed with Sade that much to make it look like I'm like Sade, and I don't even know Sade, y'all. Keep in mind, these people, this the first time this lady has ever seen me. Keep in mind, I've been working at Subway for 3 days. She has never come up to me, never told me what her name was, nothing. So I'm just like, okay, how do I act like Sade? So she like, yes, you are supposed to be listening to Karen. Whatever Karen tells you to do, that's exactly what you do. This is a place of business. This is a place of work. This is a place of manner. So I'm like, damn. I saw this lady, she just came in, she thought she ate me up. But God had me. Ah! So I'm like, I ain't saying nothing. I'm just sitting here. She like, yes, Sade. I mean, not Sade. She was like, yes, Karen told me that she told you to take out your headphones. You're supposed to listen to whatever Karen say. If Karen tell you to get on this ground and do 30 push-ups, that's what you do. Karen, that is my best worker. That is my ride or die. I will kill for Karen.
What? What the fuck?
I said, Lord have mercy. Protect me, Jesus. Because this lady, this manager, keep in mind, Karen walked out on me and told me to close just because I ain't take out my headphones right when she told me to. Now we have the manager coming back to tell me not Karen was in the wrong. She said I was in the wrong because Karen is her ride or die. And she'll go to war behind Karen. I'm talking about this lady. She like, yes, we do have write-ups. If I do need to write you up, just let me know. I'm like, you think you need to write me up because you mad because I didn't listen to your little Karen, to your little chihuahua? Okay. I see what you doing. So I'm like, okay. 3 days of working at the job. We already, that's how we started out. So I'm like, okay. 3 days in the job. I mean, not 3 days in the job. 3 days on the job. This how we starting off. Let's go. Let's get it. So I'm like, okay. Obviously, I've learned one lesson so far. I'm like, okay. Brittany police. I see that now. God, thank you for waking me up and showing me that. So I wound up working with Cool again. And I asked Cool, I'm like, Cool, you not cool because I told you to warn me about some people. And he was like, oh, you talking about Karen? Karen, she do that to everybody. Like, Karen, she is a really, really, like, Karen, she really uptight. And then I'm like, I told you to tell me that on the first day. You ain't tell me. So what did you tell me that now for? Motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me now. So he like, bro, Brittany, bro, she always is just like it, bro. So then the next day, it was Sade's turn to come back in that day. So I'm like, Sade, she like, how's everything going? I said, Karen, no, that's not right. I said, y'all, after you and that other boy had to live, why this girl walked out on me my first day of meeting her because she got mad I didn't take out my headphones right when she asked me. She was like, yes, girl. Yep, girl, yes, girl. But she got her 2 weeks in, so she already finna get ready to leave. So then next thing I know, what I about to say? The Karen, she come back in the next day, which was yesterday. So yesterday, I worked with Karen again. So me and Karen yesterday at work, we was pretty much good. Yes, I had my headphone in because it's boring. We literally getting no customers. Y'all, when I tell y'all, that's the most chill, like, no customers be there. And when the customers was there, I just make the food. And, like, that was pretty much it. We ain't had no online orders. None of that, right? Why yesterday when I worked with Karen, she was very, very mad. She was real mad yesterday. She was walking around. She was like, oh, my gosh. The manager, she was like, the same manager that told me that they ride and die behind her because that's they best worker and that they will write me up. Even though I've been there for 2 days, they will write me up behind they best worker. Even though she wasn't there to see it. She ended up telling me yesterday, not the manager, but Karen. So Karen tells me yesterday, she wasn't even telling me, she was just talking out loud. She was like, oh my gosh, the manager, she treats me so bad. She treats me so bad. Like, oh my gosh. The manager, she just treats me really, really bad. She treats me like trash. Like, she literally embarrassed me in front of a customer. This is what she was telling another lady that was in the store. So I was just standing there listening. So she was like, yes, the manager treats me really, really bad. Like, she treats me like straight up. And like, it don't make no sense how bad she treat me. She treat me like very, very bad. Whole time, like, how she treat you bad, honey? She just cussed me out up and down on the ground and then dragged me 3, 4, 5 times around in a circle. Because she said that you was her best worker and that she ride or die behind you. And she treats you like, what? Ain't no way that. So then, she was like, oh my gosh, I really want to walk up out of here. So the lady that was in the store, she tells Karen straight up, she like, look, don't talk about it, baby. Be about it. be about it. Like, don't just talk about how you gonna quit. Like, no, be about it. If you really want to quit and you really want to stop working at Subway, do something about it. Keep in mind, I'm thinking in my head, you just cussed me out about this girl. Like, not cuss me out literally, but like, you just did all that behind this girl. This girl just said she finna walk out on you because you treat her like, oh wow.
Oh my God! Wow!
Y'all, when I tell y'all, that right there, that's what really got me. Cause when she be working, she be running around. She be like, oh my gosh, I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to restock. I have to pick up the cookies. I have to make some more cookies. I have to get the bread. Whenever the other workers there, whenever Sade and Cool there, baby, when they be there, we all three of us, we be just sitting back on our chilling. Oh, you got an order? Let me get it. Fill up the line. Clean the lobby. Wash the dishes. We back here. But baby, Karen was not playing with me. She was not playing with me. And I had just met Karen, y'all. I just met Karen 2 days ago. Here come the tea. Why today, which is Wednesday, keep in mind, I just worked with Karen last night. Last night, Karen told me, oh, I think you got a flat tire. Do you stay with your boyfriend or do you stay with your parents or something? I stay with my mama. She was like, okay, yeah, well, you're gonna have to tell her that you're gonna need to get your tire filled. And she was like, oh, whenever you go fill out your tire, fill up your tire, you need to go do this, you need to go do that. It's the air pump over there. I'm talking about, she just telling me all, like, helping me basically on all this stuff. And I'm just sitting up here listening like, okay, why did you sit up here acting like you're trying to help me in my life so much when you just sit up there and did all that extra stuff? So I'm just sitting up there, I'm just like, okay. I said, okay. Like, I ain't say it with no attitude, but like, I was just standing up there like, okay. I'm just listening to them. She tells me, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. She just told me she's gonna see me tomorrow last night. Y'all, why today? I'm minding my business, right? I'm finna read y'all the exact message. I'm just chilling. This is the exact message that I got. Hold on. This what the lady texted me, y'all. After now was going on 6 days of me working, not even a week. This what the lady texted me and said today, y'all. We had a conversation. I can't even read it because, like, are you dumb? This what the message say. We had a conversation about working and not being on the phone. Helping who's there, not disappearing. I have heard that these things are still going on, and it is unfair to who you are working with. Things are not working out for you here, and for some reasons, I'm going to have to let you go. Thank you. After me not even working there for 7 days, I only worked there 6 days. So I'm just like, okay. She just fired me, right? I'm talking about they fired me after me working there for 6 days. And keep in mind, the only problems that I have had is 2 days with not even 2 different people. 2 days with the same person, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and read over each sentence as to what had to happen. It looked like to me, bro, nobody can tell me otherwise, bro. It looked like to me this lady is like doing this behind camera. Like, that's the only way, honey. Okay, we had a conversation about working and not being on the phone. Keep in mind, on the phone, as I've been talking on the phone, I have never, ever been on my phone. I have never been on my phone. As far as me typing on my phone, the only time that I was typing on my phone is if I had a bud in my ear and I pressed the music. That was it. Keep in mind, the time that Karen had yelled at me, literally yelling in my face. Well, she ain't yelled like close to my face, but like yelling, like she looking dead at me. I'm standing right here, she's standing right there, she just yelling. Take off the headphone or clock out. She was yelling And we didn't even have no customers. She was complaining she didn't want the headphone to fall into somebody's food. But keep in mind, we didn't even have no customers. I'm talking about, I'm standing in the back just sweeping. She just walked up to me yelling, take off the headphone! It could fall in somebody's food! We're not making food right now, ma'am. Ma'am, it's 8:30. We finna get ready to close in about 10-15 minutes, ma'am. Ain't nobody. Who food could it possibly fall in? It's gonna fall in your mouth if you keep on doing all that, screaming all that extra stuff that you doing. It's gonna fall in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Helping who's here. All right. Let's speak about helping who's here. First of all, really all of them unprofessional, honey. Because the man, he literally left for the longest. Come back. I leave for the longest because you're not gonna leave me on the longest. I just go to the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? Do my little do what I gotta do in the bathroom. And then I just wind up coming back. And then the girl, when the man be leaving, the girl, she don't show up until like 30-40 minutes later. She be late every single day. She be like, oh, every day I be late. Every day I be late. Whenever nobody be at the store and I be there by myself, keep in mind I'm 17, these grown ass people be gone. Who be standing there running these store by themselves? I'm talking about fixing the food, literally. Fixing the food by myself. And cashing out the people by myself, doing like literally everything by myself. Even if somebody called the phone, I'm answering it by myself. All right. Not disappearing. Everybody disappears. Everybody disappears on everybody. Keep in mind, yes, me disappearing is not good. But the fact that I'm getting fired after 6 days of me working here, and I know it was only one person that told her that. Because, baby, if it was that man, baby, that man had been gone for the longest time, too. Because if we really get into it, let's really get into it about who not helping who. How I'm not helping these people. These people had then left me at the store by myself for like, you know what I'm saying, for a minute before they had to come back. So who really not helping who? Then she said not disappearing. Okay. I have heard that these things are still going on. That's what really gets me. I have heard. Keep in mind, only 3 people work there. The manager, she's telling me I have heard. That means somebody snitched on me. So really, which one of y'all did that? Because, honey, if we really want to hear something, I can really... She's something I have heard. Do you want to hear something for real? You know what I'm saying? But I ain't no... You know what I'm saying? I ain't no snitch. But I'm just saying, like, how... Heard what from what? Like, who could you possibly have heard something from, lady? This time I hand moved my... That's what pissed me off, because she's talking something I have heard. Keep in mind, I have never worked a shift with this manager. She the manager of the store, but like I ain't never seen her but one time. When that was that time when she came up, she was like, hey, I'm the manager. She probably wasn't even the damn manager. Now that I think about it, she probably wasn't even the damn manager, because she just walked up to me. She was like, hey, I'm the manager. Karen, that's my BFS. That's my ride or die. I love her. That's my best worker that I got. She is very dedicated. She shouldn't have no problems about you. Keep in mind, another boy had to tell me. Another boy that had to work there. It wasn't cool. It wasn't Cool Kid. It wasn't Sade. No, it was another boy that wound up coming from Midland City working because neither one of them could work. He wound up telling me, yes, I know Karen. Really, Karen is one of those people, like, you just have to listen to her. You just have to listen to everything that she tell you because you don't want no problems with Karen. Fuck Karen. I'm not like y'all. Like, ain't nobody finna sit up here and play with me. They telling me to my face. They're like, yeah, you might want to listen. I feel like they tried to warn me. But my thing is, I'm not submissive that fast to, like, people I don't... I'm trying to say it like without it being a joke, but it's me being 100% honest. I'm not submissive to people like that. Like, you mean to tell me because this lady think that you her best worker, I gotta listen to what you say? For what? The customers is who we listen to. We fixing the customers' food. We here for the customers. We making the customers happy. I'm not here to make you happy. Okay. So then she said, and it's unfair to who you are working with. What really pissed me off is I really want to go and ask her, like, who? I want all the people to just be there. Who said I wasn't helping, you know? Oh, it was you? First of all, baby, let me get on you. Oh, it was you? First of all, let me get on you about really not helping somebody. Because everybody, all of them have bad history with helping people. So what's really going on? What's really going on? I can't buy with certain stuff. Certain stuff, I'm just not even finna make myself pretend like I fuck with it. Like, things are not going to work out for you here. And for those reasons, I'm going to have to let you go. Thank you. So, that was me getting fired from Subway after me working there for 6 days. Honestly, I really believe that, like, everything happens for a reason. Of course, I really want to go up there and ask. You know what I'm saying? Only 3 people work there. So, only 3 people could have possibly said I wasn't helping them. I really want to go up there and ask. You know what I'm saying? Which one of y'all said I want to help you? Run me the date, run me the time, so I can understand what you talking about. Oh, y'all, look at this. Don't act like a mad bitch. So, that's what really, I gotta do the other side of my face. You know what I'm saying? I really want to do that too, but at the same time, y'all, let me tell y'all. It's like, I'm a big firm believer in, like, what everybody know that, like, literally everything happens for a reason. And I was talking to my grandma. She was like, well, maybe if, you know, you was easily kicked out of the environment so fast, it's just pretty obvious that it was never meant for you to be there. Because, like, if you was supposed to be there, you would be there. So then, this man, he had to text me and ask me, did I want a job interview? He had to text me probably, like, 2 days ago. But I wound up not texting back because I'm like, nah, I work at Subway right now. So I text him back today. I was like, yes, we can do it this afternoon. He was like, yeah. So then I went to the job interview. He told me, he was like, oh my gosh, you look really sweet. You look very shy though. You're going to have to break up out of that shyness. And I would really love to offer you a job. He was like, I would really love to offer you a job. And just let me know what day you could start. Baby, when I tell you, I said yes. You don't have to ask me. You don't have to ask me. You don't have to ask me. Just tell me what day you want me to come. What day you want me to pull up? Pull up on me. This man said I would love to offer you a job. Keep in mind, y'all, I just got fired from Subway today. Like, anyways, I just got me a new job, and I'm gonna start telling y'all about my new job. I ain't gonna tell y'all where I work in now, but yeah, I was working at Subway for like 6 days. They fired me, and they fired me today, and I got me a new job today, and I start my new job tomorrow. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing but the power of the Lord is here. The presence of the Lord is here. I feel it in the atmosphere. The presence of the Lord is here. My favorite gospel group is Maverick City. Y'all ain't doing that? Y'all go listen to some Maverick City, okay? But thank y'all for watching this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I know y'all probably looking at my makeup like, what the freak? But I ain't really too much to get into my makeup today. So, but yeah, y'all please make sure y'all like. Please make sure that if you watch the video, if you watch the whole video, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. And I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody. And everybody just be good and make sure y'all do the right things in life. You know what I'm saying? And if your job fire you, like my ass did today, get you another one the next day. Boom. That's just straight up advice from me to you. So I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.